do you think that there were what animating principles were central to the Constitution that emerged and to Constitution making? You know, what sort of unified their vision and maybe facilitated negotiation? You know, where their basic underlying principles that were very important to
They were all fundamentally Republican. Although people can find speeches which, taken out of context, you can start to present as a sort of secret coup by sort of anti-democratic forces at the convention. Fundamentally, the convention agreed that the people of America should have a real say in how the nation was governed. And I think that's just a starting point for all of them. And then the question is, well, how do you put that into effect? And that's where they started to have some disagreements. But I think they could always fall back upon that. I think they also agreed that the principle of separation of powers was very important. So, the least controversial thing, the first sort of serious framing proposition of the convention is that there should be a proper separation of powers between legislative, executive, and judicial parts of the Constitution. And that's just not controversial. Nobody argues with that. And that has two important consequences. One is they fundamentally agree that as a principle of good governance. But secondly, in creating those three branches of government, they are all agreeing, no matter where they sit on the sort of national government desiring or confederation desiring ends of the spectrum, they all agree that the new government should be a fully competent government, that it should have a power to create its own laws, and a power to execute those laws, and a power to judge those laws. And that's really not in dispute. And I think if you think that the convention never really deviates from those broad principles, that this should be a properly competent government, it should be based on the separation of powers, and that it should be meaningfully Republican, then a lot of the work of the convention is, well, working out how does that work in practice. But I think there is that consensus, notwithstanding what some people have sometimes said about, viewing the convention almost as a kind of counter-revolution. I think that's just not a reasonable depiction of what went on.